Hi there, guys. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time 5:30 here in Dhaka. It has been raining since last 3 days. If you follow my channel, I've been saying it's raining like cats and dogs. Most probably effect of some sort of storm and tornado somewhere at our coastal areas. But we haven't seen the sun in last 3 days. I mean, it has been daytime, but it has been raining like crazy. Everything is wet. So too much of something is never like it's from God. But like I feel, if we keep seeing the rain for a few days, then at first it's enjoyable, no heat, but then you cannot go out that much, you cannot get things done. So I just hope rain will stop soon and we see the sun for a while, but nothing of extreme. Okay, so I will continue the fall segment as like some of my friends or Fragcomm members said, it's not anywhere near winter here, near our Asian countries. So why are you doing so many? Please continue doing freshies. I have done a lot of freshies. Perhaps today I will do fall, then I'll take a break. So today what I'm going to do is, because winter is actually knocking on the door, fall season, perhaps from November. So this is end of mid of September, right? October, November, so not far away. You can also take a look at this. But the main theme is, apart from couple of fragrances here, like in the top 5, most of them are very underrated and lesser known. So lesser known fall fragrances, there are 13 of them, I think. 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so let's go one by one. Always remember, do not blind buy any of the perfumes. Always test, try to get a sample. This is just my recommendation, not going to be for everybody. And here is something for everybody. This list has something for everyone. First fragrance I want to show you is this one, Guess for Men. So I did few Guess perfumes, and I think Seductive Homme Blue, and then few of the other ones I did Guess. Those are like, I do not remember all the names, but Guess is not that much reviewed on my channel. This fragrance I got like out of let's say Fragcomm had this fragrance sometimes in 2000, pre 2019. Okay, so before there, so people actually like this fragrance. I think it was like, it's not mentioned anywhere. So this is a synthetic fragrance. This is a synthetic green, kind of fresh, sweet, herbal kind of fragrance. It has maybe some sweet notes. Man, my left hand is very difficult to operate because every time you see I put a tape again. The reason being, it's not healing so fast because the cut is quite deep. So sorry about that. So this thing, yeah, it is like clean, fresh, kind of like a green scent. I think this will be more mass appealing. I think bottle size is not 100, perhaps a little bit less, 2.5. Yeah, this is 75 ml. So price is not very expensive on this. The bottle casing is interesting. I like this kind of metal and then green juice. So this fragrance is for a bit of people like who like to not spend so much money but get a decent fragrance. This is a decent fragrance for autumn or fall. Guess Seductive. No, Guess for Him. Sorry. So number 12, right? I'm going to introduce a little bit of a oud spicy fragrance. This is called Lattafa's Bouleverd edition, just oud. Sorry, forgot the name. You take a look at the juice color, okay, and you judge, how intense this is gonna be. This is mostly winter fragrance, but I think if your area, like let's say if you live near the Himalayas, Nepal, if you get those nice clouds, nice how to say, the fog. This is a very enjoyable perfume. This one has a lot of the spices. I think there is leather, and I think there's oud in there, but it's a very wearable but very masculine. And this fragrance projects a lot. These are kind of fragrances people don't talk about much. I just check out my review. I always forget what I said in my review, but this is a very interesting perfume. This is a powerhouse fragrance for a budget. So number 11. Okay, next one is going to be a little bit different than what you usually see in on net. Okay, there's a house of Jacques Bogart. This is called Bogart. I think City Tower. So why I'm saying this is a little bit different, those who are OGs or been playing the game for a long time, they will know the reason for the change of the color of the juice. This comes usually, if you buy back in the days, kind of like a purplish, not purple, blue juice, dark blue juice. And in time, just like Jean Paul Gaultier, La Mole Le Parfum, I think, not La Mole Le Parfum, I think La Mole Essence de Parfum, they change color, like CH Men also a little bit changed. So they become dark in like this kind of shape. Don't worry, this is original. So this perfume is also back in the days affordable. This is a little bit more now, 35 bucks, I think. So City Tower, in short, Bogart has many gems. This one, in short, if you ever wanted to get your hands on Bulgari's, I think black, okay, the hockey puck, that bottle, rubbery, kind of like a 75 ml bottle, which is also similar to something like Midnight in Paris. But both those fragrances are super hard to find. This is not exactly a dupe of that, but there's a lot of powdery effect that reminds me of like that fragrance, okay, especially Bulgari's black, not Midnight in Paris. Yeah, when I smell it, they got definitely got some sweetness. It's more sweet than Bulgari's black, but this is a very underrated perfume with a very good longevity. Check this out, Bogart City Tower. Okay, we start with number 10. Continue with the powerhouse. This one I just took out because I got an order to do Decant and I just forgot I had this. I thought I sold it off and I found the bottle. Sometimes when you see, like you think you don't have it anymore, but you find it suddenly, oh, it's still here. So this is Jacomo De Jacomo. This is how you're going to see the box in shops, but the bottle is like this. So very similar to Bogart style or Ted Lapida's kind of bottles. It has this slightly curvy bottle. This is a pure masculine perfume. This one has lavender, kind of like a, I don't know, man. There's just tons of notes in there. Maybe iris. There's like very like a foresty kind of smell. It has some medicinal properties. It is a very one of a kind fragrance, not for everybody. Very intense. If you know Ted Lapida's, I think there's one other fragrance I have, the Black Soul Imperial. I think if you like that, you will like this. It's kind of like a spicy also. Definitely green spicy. I think far raisin, those kind of smells. Got foresty green. This is also masculine perfume. If you want to go outside, outdoors, it's a good budget fragrance. Around $30 in Bangladesh. Jacomo De Jacomo. Okay, number 9. This is a discontinued fragrance. Okay, sadly, you're not gonna find this everywhere, but if you find it, get it, because this is one of the houses I really wanted to get the sun, but I could not find it. This is, I think, Jil Sander For Men. The bottle is kind of big size. I think more than 100 ml. It's like a 4.2 ounces. That is 125, right? Yeah. So this has this ivy note. Okay, and for those who do not know the note of ivy, I don't think it's poison ivy. I think they're two different things. But this is a very interesting perfume. This can be used in summer. Very good performance, and it smells like nothing out there. It's the most unique fragrance. Even in this list, this is like you cannot like tell me you have 100 fragrances out of those 10 fragrances smell like this. This is why designers were interesting back in the days. This is why I bring them back. This is why it's underrated list. Check out my review on Jil Sander For Men, especially for the ivy note. And I think maybe there's violet leaves and a few other things. I just don't remember all the time, but it's a good fragrance for autumn. I think it will work out great. Next one, let's heat a little bit sweetness. This fragrance was hyped from the house of Rasasi. When I started doing Rasasi fragrances some 6-7 years back, I think one of my biggest, most viewed review was Shura, and then followed by Hawas, Daresh, and then few of the other ones were there, and Layukom was there, but here is Entebaa. This bottle took some beating. I'm sorry. When you keep fragrances in the boxes, sometimes they get scratches. I'm sorry, the bottle became kind of ugly, but this is actually a very nice perfume. Today, if you ask me, back in the days when it was out, I did not care for it that much. I actually wore Always Someday by Rasasi, same house, more. But as time progressed, there is a champagne accord in this, and this is also similar to not Haramain. What did I say? Rasasi's Always Someday. They are both Silver Mountain Water clone, but this one is sweeter. This one is more mass appealing and it's less metallic, which I like, and it's very long lasting. This fragrance will get you compliments. You can wear this in summer, but I think more than summer, in autumn it will really appeal. Rasasi Entebaa. I'm pretty sure you forgot the name. Sorry, I was walking in the rain yesterday, just trying to get some work done. Okay, the next one I lost actually track. Next one is this fragrance. My brother Rahul Sharma, he loves a lot, and he thinks this is one of the best Miles Imperial clone, even though it's not the strongest. But this one is really fruity and very uplifting. I think also has something like a fancy champagne or something accord. I don't remember, but this is called Sean Jean Unforgivable. These are the fragrances. Were very popular back in the days. This is not the vintage version. There's another version which came in like a plastic box or casing. That one perhaps was the platinum edition or something like, I don't remember, but this one is very nice. This one, if you buy, the sprayer is not that good. Small bursts. When you smell it, out of Ed Hardy's Love and Luck, this one, I prefer this. There is also Armaf Club de Nuit, the silver bottle edition. I forgot the name. Club de Nuit Intense Man. I had the bottle, but I think I let it go or finished. Anyway, so Arma's version is much stronger than this, but Arma's version is very straight to the like Milice Imperial, but this one is more fruity. Wearable version, designer version, and I think it will work perfectly like Boss Bottle does. It's a very charming perfume. I really like it. It's wearable, Unforgivable by Sean John, basically Puff Daddy or PD. Okay, nowadays he is a controversial figure, but this fragrance is good. Let me have some water, then we continue. Yeah, sorry. Let's go again. So we have top six now. So out of the six, few of them, like maybe three of them, could be very obvious. These are good choices for winter and fall both. But these upcoming three, nobody mentions that much, and I think they are really good fragrances for fall, but not many people mention them. Okay, let's just go. This fragrance, I think this house, most of the fragrances are discontinued, but I bought this bottle because I think they're amazing looking presentation and amazing perfumes. Just the performance like a little bit. This is John Varvatos Vintage. So there's one more similar looking bottle called John Varvatos Man. I'm planning to buy the whole line and keep it. I have about 7 or 8 right now in my collection, and there are many more I really wanted to get. So yeah, let's see if I can get those. This house is pretty, I think, uh, perfume wise, they are very interesting. This one gets compared to a little bit like Burberry's London, but I don't see that much. This one is a tobacco note. This is a tobacco based perfume, spices, wood, wormwood, this and that, some florals, but mostly what you get is like an ambery goodness. It is not sweet. This fragrance does not perform that much. It's like a gentle wear, 3 hours and a half on me. No, what is the smell? Yeah, now I'm getting it. Okay, a little bit sweetness up top, but as it settles on your skin, it remains like a leather tobacco combo on me. Okay, and John Roberto's Dark Rebel Rider are more dark compared to this, but this one is very wearable. And I think for fall, you'll enjoy the tobacco note in this if you find it. Some people don't find it. I get it sometimes. Okay, so next one is the most surprising one because it's so high up in the order. And I'm not trying to hype things up or trying to make it just a gimmicky, like, oh, let's just put a cheap fragrance out there, so it's going to make everybody happy. No, I'm putting this because the quality of this fragrance is unbelievable. And I just found it in my box because I was, searching through what else I got. I was gonna sell a few bottles, so I found this. This is called Ajayeb Dubai. And I think there are two Ajayebs. There's one white bottle, I guess. This is, I think, perhaps, what house is this? Lattafa, right? I don't know. Okay, I'll write down. Don't worry. Ajayeb Dubai is Lattafa, yeah. So this perfume is fantastic, fantastic. Russell Peters. I miss his old Russell Peters. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit carried away or distracted. I used to really enjoy, like, back in the days, like stand-up comedians. Nowadays, it's just trying too hard, but back in the days were simple and we just used to have laugh. Anyway, so classic. Ajayeb Dubai. Those who do not care for it, let me tell you what this is similar to. This is similar to Black Phantom by Kellyanne. And I did not know when I reviewed this. I really liked it. I liked it. It's so sweet. I said it's so sweet, and it's just sweet. I love to say like sweet. Such a beautiful perfume. Yeah, it's sweet. It's like I think there's almost like an apple accord or something. There's a fruity accord. There's a boozy accord, and there's a lot of sweetness, like a gourmand, and a little bit like a warmth to it, like you wear in a cooler setup. This is the fragrance. It's very sweet, date fragrance sort of. It's not as boozy as Black Phantom. Perhaps Black Phantom was it boozy? Don't remember. Maybe there was tobacco. Anyway, so there is perhaps tobacco in there. Whatever. It smells just so good. It's a very sweet perfume. If you like fragrances like Azzaro Wanted by Night, or not Wanted by Azzaro, the Most Wanted, those kind of fragrances, try this Ajayeb Dubai. So I spoke a lot. Must be special. So I think we have four. Number four, yeah, this is Azzaro. This is Azzaro, the Most Wanted EDT Intense. I have difficult time remembering these names because there are absolutely no mentions of these on the bottles. They already have 7, 8, I think, flankers or so. So this one I bought. This is not the most popular one. Okay, this one and Azzaro Wanted EDP, some people do not care for. They say these are the two worst releases. Okay, and then there's the Tonic. For me, Tonic is the worst, but the original Wanted by Night, Most Wanted Parfum, this thing, and I don't know if there are more. Oh man, those Ajayeb Dubai is strong. Move. Yeah, I tried that, flapping with my hair. Okay, so this perfume, okay, with all seriousness, this is a very underrated fragrance. Okay, I'm not saying this is the best and the best flanker. No, I was thinking where to wear this because I wore it in summer the heat of summer. It did not last like more than 3 to 4 hours, but in uh, perhaps mild cold weather, this will give a little bit more push, like 5 to 6 hours. So this one is a very simple fragrance. It has lavender. What else is got? I don't remember, so I just opened Fragrantica. Bergamot, lavender, moss. But the best thing is liquor. There's a boozy note in there. You get that on the dry down, which is kind of weird because usually boozy notes are on the top of fragrances. It's a very pleasant perfume. Just give it a try. Maybe there's a grapefruit or something accord like that. There's some sort of fruitiness, freshness up top, but this is a nice wearable perfume, and I think it will suit mild cold weather perfectly. Underrated fragrance for sure. So top three are some big names. Number three is Hype by Me. I love this. I love this. I hyped it so many times. Some people say it's okay. I don't care for it. It's too dated. This is the one they use in India to trap tigresses, or is it tigress? Because they get uh, attracted to the smell. Those who know the story, they know already. This is Sikhi obsession. I don't know the authenticity of the story. Maybe in the Jim Corbett, he has a kind of like under his name, there's like a whole resort where they have like the tigers roam around and stuff. So when they want to trap for mating season, so they use this fragrance. They say tigress is attracted to this. I don't know about tigresses, but I found it very attractive. I don't want to say like I know many people who love this. I know a handful of people like Matt, Fragrance Matt, my good friend from UK. He loves this. People from UK, a little bit more mature, I feel. Like in the reviewing section, I also saw they have this more mature taste, and I absolutely love it. I think there is also some OG reviewers. I think Dan Not will love this, and man, what's his name? Alexander. Man, I'm trying to remember one of this guy's name. He's also my best friend. He also reviews, but sometimes I forget names. Anyway, Obsession for Him. Try this fragrance. First time I tried it, it felt like a man should smell like this, like James Dean, or maybe something of a Western movie character. I feel there's always like a leather, a little bit of a boozy, ambery, spicy accord, but it's a spicy, woody perfume. Unless you smell it, you do not know how distinctive this smells. Out of all my powerhouses, I treasured this and I rank it very, very high. This is one of my signature scent for autumn and winter. Sikhi Obsession for Him. If you can get those flash versions or built-in atomizer ones, the older versions, those are more rich, but these versions are not bad. I mean, at least compared to what's being released right now, this is gold. Number two, let's show everybody the community sweetheart. And this is my last bottle of this OG YSL Lanry Delhomme. This is basically Jeremy in a bottle. I have to give credit always because I bought this because of him. And there was a time when I saw this review, it was very expensive. It used to be like $450. No. How much was it? Not 450. What am I saying? Sorry. $150, right? So I could not afford it back then. I bought some of the other ones, but this was really expensive. There's no discount on it. And YSL fragrances are expensive in general. Lanry Delhomme, you guys know that drill. Cardamom, chocolate, lavender, and then bergamot. If you can get this kind of bit older batches, you can take a look. Maybe it's 2014 or something. The older batches, these things are a little bit more powerful. But this is one the sexiest fragrance of all time. What tops that? Number one today. I thought I lost my bottle. I finished it, but I have about a great 25 to 30 ml left in this bottle. This is Herod. Okay, good old Herod. Recently, one of my brothers in the group asked, Joy Bhai, like you discover a lot of perfumes, but I don't see you owning that much of Parfum de Marly. And he is new relatively in the community, so he doesn't know. I explored all the houses. And I used to have fascination about PDM when I started my journey in niche. Mancera, Montel, not much, Nishane, and my favorite third house was PDM. And then obviously Creed was more expensive, but PDMs, some people say are designer houses, okay? And these fragrances are not worth the price tag. Yeah, I humbly agree. But Herod, the older batch, if I can show you, I don't know if you'll see. No, the juice color in this is very, very dark. This is the older batch, very old batch. This thing lasts on me, and this is one of the best tobacco-based perfumes, which has the chocolatey, dry down, just so gorgeous. This one and Latent, two of my most complimented PDMs. Okay, I always had special soft spot. Good Lord, God save me, soft spot for this. Okay, I'm a little bit mumbling. Okay, there is a fragrance from Zara, I think Gourmand leather or something. I don't remember. Not Gourmand leather. Rich, warm, and addictive. That was somewhat similar to this, but if you find the older batch, but the coconutty goodness in this is just so good. So in fall and winter, this is one of the best fragrances, hands down. Okay, so Herod by PDM. I'll write down the names for you guys. Do let me know what did you think of this list. I know it's a long video, but I just wanted to make a long video because that's what I like to do. Take care. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye bye.